The United Nations Resident and Humanitarian Coordinator in Nigeria says President Bola Tinubu-led administration is on track in addressing humanitarian crisis in Nigeria. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, the United Nations Resident and Humanitarian Coordinator in Nigeria, Matthias Schmel, has said President Bola Tinubu-led administration is on track in addressing humanitarian crisis in Nigeria. Schmel said this while addressing questions on his experience working with the federal government at the Resident Coordinators Retreat, UN headquarters in New York. Schmel praised the launch of the Presidential Humanitarian Trust Fund addressing humanitarian concerns. The Federal Executive Council on October 24th approved the creation of the fund to raise at least a sum of $5 billion annually. At number 2, Nigeria's former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo on Monday said the Western style of democracy has failed in Africa because the views of the majority were not taken into consideration. He said this in his keynote address at a high-level consultation on rethinking Western liberal democracy for Africa, held at the Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library, Abeokuta. Obasanjo said Western liberal democracy was forced on the African continent and as such will never work as a system of government. At number 3, the Market Traders Association of Nigeria has expressed support for the federal government's value-added tax direct initiative, stating that it will eliminate multiple taxation and boost the growth of small and medium enterprises. The initiative, introduced by the Federal Inland Revenue Service, aims to collect and remit VAT from association members in the informal sector using unified systems technology. The collaboration with FIRS is expected to streamline processes and remove bottlenecks in the informal sector's taxation system. The association has conducted sensitization campaigns to educate stakeholders and promote awareness of the initiative's benefits. At number 4, an investigative panel formed by the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare revealed that the former Chief Medical Director of the Obafemi Awolowo University Teaching Hospital, OAUTH, in Ile-Ife, Osun State, Dr. Olumoyiwa Owojuyibe, was involved in overemployment and job racketeering, resulting in the non-payment of salaries to some health workers. The panel found that Owojuyibe employed over 1,973 staff, exceeding the approved waiver for 450 vacancies. Owojuyibe, who has been in an acting capacity since March 2023, has absconded from his duty post, while another official involved has been suspended. The unpaid health workers are awaiting the outcome of the investigation for resolution. At number 5, the Executive Vice Chairman and CEO of the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, Dr. Aminu Maida, has called for industry collaboration to ensure quality service in the telecommunications sector. During an interactive session with industry CEOs in Lagos, Dr. Maida emphasized the crucial role of the industry in supporting Nigeria's digital economy. Dr. Maida also discussed the importance of broadband development, suggesting a re-evaluation of the infrastructure company licensing approach. He also stressed the need for compliance with industry regulations and standards. At number 6, the Enugu state government has unveiled the first phase of the transport infrastructure project, featuring world-class bus terminals, transport interchanges, logistics hubs, city gates, and rail stations. The Commissioner for Transportation, Obi stated that the project aims to optimize transport efficiency, create jobs for youth, and attract significant investment to the economy. The modern transport interchanges and bus terminals will be strategically distributed across major hubs, including the Enugu Central Station, Gariki Central Station, Ababa Central Station, and Nsukka Central Station. The project aligns with the state's vision to modernize its transportation system and stimulate economic growth. At number 7, medical experts in Nigeria are urging the public to disregard rumors surrounding the human papillomavirus (HPV) vaccine, emphasizing its safety and effectiveness. in preventing cervical cancer. The HPV vaccine was introduced into Nigeria's routine immunization system on October 24th, targeting girls aged 9 to 14. The vaccination aims to prevent cervical cancer caused by HPV types 16 and 18. During a virtual meeting, experts emphasized the critical need to counter misinformation about the vaccine and actively ensure the vaccine's widespread acceptance. At number 8, the Creative Industry Group, CIG, has expressed concerns about the rising rate of drug abuse among young Nigerians, describing it as an epidemic that demands urgent attention. CIG President Felix Duke stated that illicit drug consumption has reached alarming levels, contributing to crimes and risky behaviors. While acknowledging that some celebrities have been linked to drugs, Duke emphasized that not all entertainers are involved in such activities. The association plans to raise awareness through a drug abuse conference and a road walk, aiming to address the issue as a national priority and encourage collaboration among various stakeholders. At number 9, fans of the Super Eagles are expressing growing frustration after lackluster performances in recent World Cup qualifiers against Lesotho and Zimbabwe, resulting in only 2 draws. Nse Essien, an executive committee member of the NFF, revealed that Peseiro would be let go if the federation had the necessary funds to pay off the Portuguese coach. With Nigeria's World Cup qualification hanging in the balance, passionate football enthusiasts are calling for the appointment of a local coach, with popular names like Emmanuel Amoneke, Austin Eguavoen, and Sunday Olise being favored to steer the Super Eagles back on track. Finally, at number 10, hundreds of alleged mobsters were being sentenced on Monday by an Italian court, the culmination of a historic, nearly 3-year trial against Calabria's notorious Indicts Mafia. Prosecutors have asked for guilty verdicts against 322 accused mafia members and their white-collar collaborators in what could mark the most significant blow to date against one of the world's most popular organized crime syndicates. The Indicts has moved beyond its roots in the poor southern Italian region of Calabria to exercise near monopoly on the European cocaine trade, with a presence in more than 40 countries worldwide. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.